guys, so now we will see the preposizione articolata for a plus articles. A plus il becomes al, like Al Pacino. Oh, okay, al. Example, talk to your friend. In Italian is parla al tuo amico. So you see that in Italian we have this difference. In English is to your friend without the article. In Italian we can say that we don't have the article because it's not specified a il tuo amico, but still we have to specify if your friend is male or female, and if it is one or more than one, if they are two, if they are three. In case you have to speak to just one friend and he's male, then we use al. Parla al tuo amico. I will write here. Parla al tuo amico. You see? Tuo is another kind of, is an adjective meaning possession. I will explain you later. Anyway, you have just to see that it finishes with o, so it means that it refers to male and refers to singular, just this. And then amico, here you maybe you remember, because plural is amici for male, plural for female is amiche. Here is amico, so it's one and then is male, so al. Then if you want to say parla, speak to your friends, male, then we have to say a plus gli, agli. Speak. Here, if you just want to say talk to friends, meaning male and plural friends, then you say parla agli amici. But if you have you also want to mention that you have to speak to your friends, so we have to use the adjective of possession, I tuoi, then we use I. Parla ai tuoi amici. Why? Because tuoi means with a consonant, which is not among the 5 special cases. So for this reason here we use I. And we got that a plus I, a plus I becomes I. And maybe you already got also that we use I in the same cases when we use I. So, with all the words starting with consonant, which are not in the 5 cases, sp, sk, sh, ny, z, and vowels, plural words starting with vowels, like amici. Then we have a plus la, which is alla with 2 l. Speak to your friend, one and female, parla alla tua amica. Then, if you want to say parla, speak to your friends, plural and female, is a plus le, alle. Speak to your friends, parla alle tue amiche. Okay. Guys, and in any case, it is possible, because we are humans, we are not a robot. If I forget to tell you something, or you maybe have insights or you have questions for any parts, just ask me in the comment, please. Okay? Because I will be very, very happy to answer you. Then, da. I come from the city. Io vengo dalla città. Dalla. Io vengo dalla città. You can imagine that dalla refers to singular and female. So, città, in this case city, is a word, female and singular. So we use dalla. And here it means I come from, you see? The example that I made you before while explaining the difference between since and for in Italian. Io vivo qui dal 2015. Da plus il. Dal. Io vivo qui dal 2015. I live here since 2015. Why? Because with numbers, we introduce numbers with the article by specifying the articles, and the year, if you have to refer to year or to years or to months, then they are always male. So you see, it's not dalla 2015, but it's dal 2015, singular male. Then, okay, da plus lo, dallo. For example, io vengo dallo zio. I come, io vengo dallo, from zio, from uncle. Meaning that I was with the uncle and I come from him. We use dallo in the same case where we use lo and gli. So just remember the 5 plus 1 exceptions. Then, of course, we have also dagli. So for example, dagli spaghi, dagli scogli, dagli zii, dagli gnomi, dagli scienziati. Okay? Then we have, I just write you here, dagli becomes dagli. Then we have da plus il becomes dal. We use dal for introducing words starting with which are male and singular, but with that starts with consonant outside from the 5 plus 1 exceptions. So with all the consonant, for example, dal, io vengo, I come from, dal bosco, io vengo dal bar. Okay guys, then we have for female plural, le, dalle. So I come from friends, female plural, io vengo dalle amiche. Okay, and then we have the plural of dal, which is dai. So da plus i becomes dai. I come from my friends, male plural. Io vengo dai miei amici. Now we will see in. In, we see the in changes completely the form. How? In plus il becomes nel. Simply because otherwise it would have been impossible to pronunciate. In il, no, so becomes nel. Guarda nel frigo. Look into the fridge. Look in the fridge. Guarda nel frigo. Nel, because frigo is male singular and because it starts with a consonant which is outside the exceptions, so we use nel. Then plural.